What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to yet another squad builder on the channel today. And today's squad builder, lads, oh my freaking god, this is by far the best team that I have used on FIFA 16 this year. If you do enjoy this squad builder, find it useful, all that good stuff, make sure to leave a big thumbs up on this video. If you can get this over 20 likes, that'd be amazing. Subscribe to become a part of the Nidge Nation if you haven't already as well, that always means a lot to me. And comment some feedback down below. Let me know what squads you want to see in the future. I'm thinking of doing squads around all the better players on FIFA, so let me know what players you'd like to see in that. And yeah, without any further ado, as you can see, probably by the title already, this team does involve Messi and costs just below 2 million coins. But oh my god, lads, it played incredibly well. You can see we're playing a 4-3-3-3 formation. And without any further ado, in between the sticks, we've got the best goalkeeper that's not a legend on the game. Manuel Neuer cost me 86,500 coins, 92 rated goalkeeper. He was unbelievable, lads. You're paying a lot of money for him, and some people would say you could get someone a bit cheaper and they'd be just as good. But for me, Neuer just seemed to get to saves that other keepers wouldn't. And he just seemed to catch a lot that other keepers wouldn't catch either. But to be honest, he didn't go through that much work because the rest of the team just was like so offensively good. I just didn't find myself defending very often. But yeah, 86,500 coins, 5 games, no goals and no assists, 4-star weak foot, 6'4", 90 overall. What more needs to be said, lads? And then we go to the right back position, and this is Oscar de Marcos. Now, he's by far the lowest rated player on the team for 2 reasons. 1, because he's a freaking beast and he was good for chemistry for me. 2, I don't like Dani Alves. You could easily go out there and get Dani Alves and potentially the DeMarcos, who's had an inform this week. I built this team before he'd had his inform. But to make it a bit stronger, but for me, DeMarcos is superb. Cost 950 coins, by far the lowest rated and the cheapest player in the team. But yeah, still really solid. Stands at 5'11", good pace, good defending, and especially good physical. 80 physical is fantastic. But yeah, could easily get the inform or get Dani Alves if you do like him in this game. But for me, he's too attacking. Going into the centre backs, we've got an awesome partnership on the right hand side. We have got Sergio Ramos, costing me 41,500. He's again, what more needs to be said? You all know Sergio Ramos, 87 overall, 79 pace, 87 defending, 81 physical. He's one of those defenders, high medium work rates. You think it's going to be an issue, but with Ramos it just isn't. He's amazing defending, and just how good he is just makes up for that. And you can see again, 5 games played, no goals, no assists. And like I said it about Neuer, my defence played well, but it didn't seem to go through that much because I was just always on the attack. Partnering in with Sergio Ramos is Jerome Boateng, another 87 overall centre-back. Again, phenomenal stats. You're looking at 79 pace, 87 defending and 84 physical, standing at 6'4". Medium work rates, which are a bit better compared to Ramos, but still, Ramos isn't bad. Boateng isn't bad. They are both absolute monsters. Again, 5 games, no goals, no assists. I'll say it again, the defence just didn't seem to have that much to do. Left back, we've got David Alaba, another one of these players that it costs you 37k. He's obviously an all-round beast, an 85 overall, 86 pace, 83 dribbling, 72 shooting, 81 passing, 72 physical and 84 defending. That is an incredibly well-rounded left back card. And for 37k, you could say perhaps you could go out there and get someone a bit cheaper that could do a job for you, but I just wanted to build an incredible team, and he just fit in so well, lads, because as you all know, David Alaba's a monster. At 86 pace, you might think that that's not super quick. Now, I know it is quick, but he seems to keep up with everyone. I'm talking people with 90 plus pace. He just seems to keep up with them. And because he's so strong as well, standing at 5'11", that's decent for a left back as well. He just seems to push them off the ball. He's an absolute monster. In his 5 games, again, no goals, no assists, but I'm saying it again, the defence just didn't seem to have to contribute that much. Going into the midfield 3 now. First up, we've got 86 rated Sergio Busquets, again one of the cheaper players in the team, 3,600, 5 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. He's one of those players, he always seems to contribute pretty decently when I do these squad builders. I think a lot of people get put off by the 53 pace, but genuinely, he plays so well. Despite the medium work rates, he does seem to find himself a lot further forward than he gets back. But he sort of counteracts it because he just does seem to contribute. Like I say, he gets good passes through. He hasn't got a bad shot, particularly considering his shooting stat is 59. He seems to score every time I put him in a squad builder. But yeah, really decent. Moving on to the left-hand side, we got Philipp Lahm, another really high-rated CDM. 87 overall, of course, 75 pace, 85 dribbling, 56 shooting, 87 defending, 66 physical and 84 passing. Not as strong as the other 2 players that we got in the team in the midfield, but still really savvy at defending. Seems to cut out a lot, and again, medium-high work rates this time, which means he's going to sit back a bit more than Sergio Busquets. And he's more, instead of shoving people off the ball, he's better at just cutting things out. I think he's got the tactician, what's it called? The tactician trait, sorry, or speciality. I'm not sure which one it is, but he just seems to always read the game so well and cuts it out. Again, 13,500 coins, 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. Really solid. He got no goals and no assists in this team. Moving into the centre of the midfield, we've then got Tony Cruz. Of course, that gives you a link with the Bundesliga with Lahm and the BBVA with Busquets, of course. But again, another player. Don't get put off by the fact that he's only got 56 pace. He's got incredible passing at 88. He's got really good dribbling at 82. 81 shooting is great as well. He's got a great long shot. 69 physical, which is decent, and 66 defending, which is okay in my opinion because we're playing him as the more advanced midfielder in that 3, of course, as I always like to do. Stands at 6 foot, 9,100 coins, and again contributed really well. 5 games, 3 goals, and 3 assists. That is an incredible contribution. And what I should say actually, before I go any further, bear in mind with these stats from with the assists and goals, out of the 5 games that we played, we lost 1, which was to a Division 1 winner who was really good, and the other 4 we won, and all 4 rage quit fairly early on. So we could have got much better stats on these players if people hadn't been quitting like before before half an hour in most of the games. Sorry, people were quitting. But yeah, 5 games, 3 goals, 3 assists. Really solid contribution from Cruz. Really good player. 5-star weak foot as well, if I haven't mentioned already. He's fantastic. Getting into the right hand side of midfield now, we have got the main man that the squad is built around, Lionel Messi. I decided to do this team because I've got his loan version, and excuse me. Oh, forgive me lads, just nearly choking to death there mid-commentary. But yeah, Lionel Messi on the right-hand side. I used the loan version. That was the reason I wanted to do this team. I thought, while I've got him for 5 games, why not build a squad around him? 5 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. 1 assist, sorry. Looks bad. He was so good again. It was just the fact that people were rage quitting early on that prevented him from getting better stats. But what a card this is. 94 overall, 92 pace, 95 dribbling, 88 shooting, 86 passing, 62 physical and 24 defending. The guy's a magician. Highest rated player on the game when it first starts, of course, not including legends. And he plays so well. His touch, his dribbling, his pace is all phenomenal. Good finishing. He is an absolute joy to use. And I'd highly recommend, if you've not used him yet and you've got the coins lying around, just go out there, build a team around him and just see what you think. Because everyone, if you've got the chance, has got to try out Messi at some point on FIFA, and he is a monster this year. Going into the left-hand side now, oh no, we're going to striker next, sorry, not left-hand side. We got Luis Suarez, of course, Barcelona teammate of Messi, and this card, lads, again, 90 overall, 82 pace, 88 dribbling, 88 shooting, 79 passing, 79 physical and 42 defending. The best striker on this game by a mile for me. Not including legends, that is. Although probably including most legends anyway. But 5 games, 4 goals, no assists. Again, bear in mind that was with a lot of early rage quits. Stands at 6 foot, high medium, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He is unplayable at times, lads. And I used him a while ago. I did a video on him for Halloween where that was the first time I'd used him, and I said then I really liked him. I've not really used him much since, but I've used him a couple of times in the last 2 weeks, and he's consistently incredible, lads. He is superb. I'd highly recommend, if you've got 250k lying around, go out there, pick him up, try him out, because he is absolutely phenomenal. I always used to say Benzema for me was the best striker on the game that's like a reasonable amount of coins. Of course Suarez costs a lot more, but my god, lads, he is so worth it in my opinion. He's just that extra, he's an extra tier up from the Benzemas and the Griezmanns of this game, because he is absolutely unplayable at times. And then going into the last position in the team, Marco Reus is in form. One of the more expensive cards on the team, in fact second most expensive behind Lionel Messi, who was on loan for me of course. 615k, he is incredibly rare. His price seems to fluctuate between 615 and then later on in the day for me he was going up to like 650. It just depends how many on the market at one time. I found there were points when there was only 1 on the market, then there were points when there was only 5 on the market, so do be careful when purchasing him that you're not paying over the odds. But what a card again, lads. 87 overall, 91 pace, 88 dribbling, 86 shooting, 87 passing, 66 physical and 40 defending, 5'11". He's just incredible. He's not far off Messi, and that is a bold statement, I know, but his dribbling, his pace, his shooting, his 4-star skills, everything about him, he is like the Bundesliga Messi on the opposite side. He's absolutely unbelievable. And again, in the 5 games, 1 goal and 4 assists, found himself often turning provider to Suarez and Messi in the team, but he was absolutely unbelievable. He's just had a man of the match card that's come out that's an 88 overall, and that's going to cost you about 1.5 million. So if you didn't want to spend that much, but you got about a million coins lying around, I'd recommend doing a team around Reus if you didn't want to use Messi instead, lads, because he's unbelievable. He's incredible. I don't know why I went into Gary Neville mode there, but that is the team. As you can see on the screen now, 4-3-3, third variation, played absolutely incredibly. Overall, the squad is rated as a 188 if I remember correctly, and that's with a decent bench as well, because I've got the likes of Lionel Ronaldo in there. But if you wanted to improve it, like I say, rating-wise, you could easily swap out DeMarcus for Dani Alves, or even the informed DeMarcus. But like I say, lads, this team is the best team by a country mile that I have played with this year on FIFA 16. I was a bit concerned about the lack of pace in the midfield and the fact that sometimes cheaper teams play better than expensive teams, but it just was not the case. It played unbelievably. That front three of informed Reus, Suarez and Messi was absolutely like godly. The best front three I've played with this year, and this is by far, like I say, the best team I've used on FIFA 16. Like, if you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a big thumbs up. That'd be incredible. Let me know if you had 2 million coins, what you'd spend the team on. I should say as well, the team cost just under 2 million. It was 1.89, so about 100k short of 2 million. If you had that kind of coinage, what would you spend it on personally? Would you do something similar? Would you go into another league? Let me know in the comments. I'll be interested to know. Like I said, just make sure you leave a big thumbs up on this and subscribe if you're new around here. I'll speak to you all in tomorrow's video, lads. Have a fantastic day. I'll speak to you there. Nidge out.
Yo, he's Nidge, plays with big games and player reviews are getting insane. He entertains while he elevates, his video quality resonates. On career mode, he got lots of vids uploading off and he's rocking it. He's got the confidence in all his commentaries. Videos range, they often vary. Got need for speed and a road to glory. Just watching vids and you know the story. The content is underrated, I'm understating, so don't ignore the like and subscribe button to support the channel that keeps running. It takes 1 second, like it's free, it costs nothing. Peace.